Hey, friend, ever cruise down the road feeling on top of the world, only for life to slam on the brakes? That's what hit Judge Marcus Hale one crisp autumn afternoon. A black man in a luxury ride, minding his business, but to some eyes, that alone spells trouble. What if I told you this routine traffic stop was about to expose a whole system of assumptions? And the reveal? It's gonna flip the script hard. Buckle up, this story's got layers you need to hear. Let's get to know Marcus Hale. Born in a working-class Chicago neighborhood, Marcus grew up seeing injustice up close, friends harassed by cops, opportunities slammed shut because of skin color. But Marcus? He turned that fire into fuel. Nights poring over law books by flashlight, scholarships earned through sheer grit. By 30, he was a rising star in the legal world, fighting civil rights cases that made headlines. Now, at 45, he's a federal judge, presiding over cases that shape lives. His luxury sedan? A well-earned treat after years of sacrifice. That day, he was heading home from court, tie loosened, thinking about dinner with his wife and kids. Life was good, or so he thought. The highway was clear, traffic light. Marcus signaled, changed lanes smoothly. But in his rearview, blue lights flashed. "What now?" he muttered, pulling over to the shoulder. Two officers approached, one hand on his gun, the other shining a flashlight despite the daylight. Officer Ramirez led, his partner, Officer Klein, hanging back. "License and registration," Ramirez barked through the window. Marcus complied calmly, handing them over. "What's the issue, officer?" he asked politely. Ramirez scanned the documents, then eyed the car. "This your vehicle?" Marcus nodded. "Yes, sir. Bought it last year." But Ramirez wasn't convinced. "Step out of the car," he ordered, tone sharp. Marcus paused. "May I ask why?" Klein chimed in, "Routine check. Looks suspicious." Suspicious? Marcus felt that familiar knot in his gut, the one every black man knows too well. Driving while black, they call it. He stepped out slowly, hands visible, suit impeccable. Passers-by slowed, some pulling over to watch. A young couple filmed from their car. Marcus explained again, "I'm a judge, heading home. No violations." But the officers ignored him, radioing in the plates. "Luxury car like this," Ramirez said, "doesn't match the profile." Profile? Marcus's mind raced. No speeding, no broken lights, just assumptions based on race. Tension built like a storm. Klein patted him down, roughly. "Any weapons?" Marcus shook his head. "No, officer. I'm clean, no record." But they treated him like a suspect, cuffing him for safety. Cars honked, a crowd gathered. Marcus thought of his family, his cases where he'd ruled against police overreach. Irony hit hard. "This is unnecessary," he said evenly. Ramirez smirked. "We'll decide that." The radio crackled, plates clean, no issues. But they weren't letting go. "How'd you afford this?" Klein pressed. Marcus's calm cracked just a bit. "Hard work," he replied. But here's the hook, what's Marcus hiding in his wallet that could change everything? Stay with me, the truth is coming. Picture this, Marcus Hale, federal judge, standing cuffed on the roadside like a common criminal. The officers grilled him. "Where you coming from?" Ramirez demanded. "Court," Marcus said. Klein laughed. "Court? As what, a defendant?" Oof, that cut deep. Marcus had no criminal record, not even a parking ticket. But to them, a black man in a Benz screamed stolen. Systemic racism at play, the kind that profiles without proof. Passers-by murmured, some sympathetic, others assuming the worst. A black woman in the crowd shouted, "Let him go." But the officers waved her off. Marcus stayed cool, knowing panic could escalate. He'd seen it in his courtroom, innocent lives ruined by bias. "Officers, this is racial profiling," he said firmly. Ramirez rolled his eyes. "Save the lecture. We're doing our job." "Job?" More like jumping to conclusions. They searched the car, tossing papers, ignoring Marcus's protests. His briefcase spilled, legal briefs on civil rights. Ironic, right? The crowd swelled, videos going live on social media. #Highway Injustice trended in real time. Marcus thought of his kids. What if they see this? Then, the turning point. As Klein demanded more ID, Marcus nodded to his wallet. "Check my badge." Ramirez grabbed it, flipping through. Credit cards, family photos, and there it was, a federal judge's ID, gold-embossed, official seal. Ramirez's face paled. "What the?" Klein peered over. "He's a judge? Federal?" The crowd gasped as word spread. Marcus stood tall. "Yes, gentlemen. Judge Marcus Hale, U.S. District Court." Silence hit like a gavel. Ramirez uncuffed him quickly, stammering apologies. "Sir, we had no idea." Marcus rubbed his wrists. "That's the problem, you assumed without knowing." The power shift was electric. Passers-by cheered. The woman from earlier yelled, "Told you." Marcus didn't yell, he educated. "This happens too often to black folks. It's systemic, and it needs to change." The officers nodded, embarrassed. Their body cams captured it all. But what comes next? Does Marcus let it slide, or does he use his position for real impact? You're gonna love this part. And boom, the reveal changed everything. The officers apologized profusely, citing protocol. Marcus accepted but didn't forget. "File a report," he said. "And think about why this happened." They did, logging it as a misunderstanding. But Marcus? He turned it into a movement. Back in court, he shared the story anonymously at first, pushing for bias training in police academies. The viral videos exploded, millions of views, sparking debates on racial profiling. News outlets picked it up. Judge pulled over, exposes systemic bias. Marcus filed a formal complaint, not for revenge, but reform. The department investigated, mandating diversity workshops. He spoke at community forums. "I'm a judge, but it could have been anyone. We need accountability." His words resonated. Officers Ramirez and Klein? They attended his sessions, eyes opened. Marcus mentored young black lawyers, sharing, "Use your power to lift others." His family stood proud, his wife hugged him tight, kids inspired. Today, Marcus drives that same car, but with purpose. The incident fueled landmark rulings on policing. It's empowerment in action, turning suspicion into systemic change. Friend, stories like this remind us, bias exists, but so does resilience. Ever faced profiling? Share below, let's talk. Marcus shows, knowledge and calm can dismantle walls. That's Marcus's tale, a beacon against racism. Like, subscribe, comment your thoughts. Let's build a better world together. See you next.